Peace, peace. Welcome to the YouTube live book reading of Animal Speak, birthday edition. Learn the language of the animals, the spiritual and magical powers of creatures great and small. I'm your moderator and narrator, Uriel. And this is a special edition for the love of Isyss. My daughter's birthday's 19. So we're going live. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the likes and subs. We pick up at page 136. You hear the parrots? Eagles. Eagles. Keynote. Illumination of spirit, healing, and creation. Cycle of power. All seasons and during the daylight. Highest heart love. Here we go. We're at the bottom of page 136. It's Eagle Sunflower Wolf's birthday. It's her solar return 19. Here we go, Eagles. One and one only we're doing today. Much love. Pushing flames. Peace, goddess. The eagle is one of the greatest and most admired birds of prey. It has served as inspiration to many societies. Their ability to soar and hunt amazes and thrills those who are witness. Eagles, in fact, are so good at getting food they spend very little time hunting. The fact that they are good at feeding themselves from the land and still soar to great heights in the sky reflects much about the hidden significance of the eagle who comes as a totem. They will teach a balance of being of the earth, but not in it. Every society which has had contact with eagles has developed a mythology and or mysticism about them. In the ancient Aztec tradition, the chief god told the people to settle at a place where they find an eagle perched on a cactus eating a snake. This place would become Mexico City. The eagle was sacred to Zeus, who often changed into the form of an eagle to help himself control thunder and lightning. The Sumerians worshipped an eagle god, and the Hittites used a double-headed eagle as a symbolic emblem so they would never be surprised. The eagle has also been associated with Jupiter, and it was a strong emblem of the Roman Empire. In Egyptian hieroglyphics, or Medunenter, the eagle is a symbol for the vowel A. And also a symbol for the soul, the spirit, and the warmth of life. In early Christian mysticism, the eagle was a symbol of resurrection. The thunderbird, to the Native Americans, is most often depicted in the form of an eagle. This was the great spirit who controlled lightning and rain, punishment and reward. To the Plains Cree, all eagles had mystical power, and these powers could be shared by anyone who possessed part of the bird. To the Pueblo Indians, the eagle was a bird of the sky with the ability to spiral upward until it passed through a hole in the sky to home of the sun. It was associated with all the energies of the sun, physical and spiritual. The Pueblo Indians honored 6 directions: north, south, east, west, zenith, and nadir. Below. The eagle was the symbol of the zenith because of its ability to soar to great heights. From these heights, it could survey all 4 directions. They became symbols of greater sight and perception. To the Hopis, the golden and the bald eagles were the greatest of all birds of the sky, but these are the only 2 eagles that live upon our continent. Some groups of the Hopis also included the red-tailed hawk as an eagle, referring to it as the red eagle. There are 59 species of the eagle, and they are often divided into one of 4 categories: fish and sea eagles, 1; snake eagles, 2; 3; harpy and giant forested eagles, and 4; booted eagles. But there is always a great deal of variety within these 4 groups. When it comes to coloring and feathering patterns, even every eagle is unique and beautiful in its own way. Fish and eagles are those who live primarily upon a diet from the sea, fishes, etc. Upon the North American continent, the bald eagle is part of this category. Those who have a bald eagle as a totem need to look at the symbolic associations of water. Water and fish are often symbolic of the psychic aspects of life and the creative energies. Water is also an area that separates land from the heavens, thus a bird of the water, such as a fish or a sea eagle, reflects an awakening ability or need to learn to walk between worlds. Water is the creative source of life, and living near natural water sources may be important to the health of those who have a bald eagle as a totem. An eagle hunting in the waters must be able to penetrate the waters, grasp what it requires, and then rise out of them. This reflects increased ability and need to learn to work with emotions, psychism, and all aspects of spirituality with great control. It reflects teachings about true mediumship, being able to enter and exit more ethereal realms at will. Snake eagles often have crests of feathers upon their head. Their toes are short and strong to enable them to grasp and hold on to wiggling snakes. Those who have a snake eagle as a totem would do well to study the section on snakes within this text. The snake eagles swallow the snakes whole, reflecting the swallowing and digesting of higher wisdom. The serpent knowledge. The harpy eagles are the largest and most powerful. None of these are found upon our continent. They have huge claws and can be used for grabbing larger prey, including deer. An examination of the particular food preference of the individual harpy eagle will provide further insight. The other type of eagle found upon this continent is the golden eagle. It is part of the booted eagle group. Booted eagles, in general, usually have a majestic mantle of feathers on their head and neck, and their legs have a heavy covering of feathers so that they look as if they're wearing boots. The two that are most important to those upon this continent are the bald eagle and the golden eagle. The bald eagle is larger than the golden eagle, but it cannot fly as high, nor is it considered as graceful. The bald eagle is often a symbol of the feminine, while the golden symbolizes the masculine. The white feathers on the bald nine will, while the golden symbolizes the masculine. The white feathers of the bald eagle, especially, are often treasured as they are links to the grandmother medicine, tremendous wisdom, healing, and creation. Thank you all for being here. Ice Heart Love. Thank you. Reading of the Eagle and celebrating my daughter's 19th birthday. Thank you guys for the love. Thank you for being here and reading books with us. Animal Speak by Ted Andrews. We're at the bottom of page 138. The two that are most important to those upon this continent are the bald eagle and the golden eagle. Grandmother medicine, tremendous wisdom, healing, and creation. The feathers of the eagles are sacred to the Native Americans, and since the eagle is protected by the United States government, it is a felony for anyone to possess such who is not Native American blood. The feathers, though, are used in powerful healing ceremonies, cleansing, and or, and even for shapeshifting. White and black tipped feathers are often used on the mask of the Pueblo Indians to give the appearance of white and black clouds. Again, we see the ancient connection to the mysteries of the sky and all of its phenomena. Both the bald and the gold eagle have come to symbolize heroic nobility and divine spirit. These eagles are the messengers from heaven and are the embodiment of the spirit of the sun. They are also symbols of the rediscovery of the inner child. There once was a belief that as old age approached, the eagle's eye would grow dim, and the eagle would then fly so near to the sun that it would become scorched. It would then seek out a pure water source and dip itself 3 times into the clear water, and its youth would be restored. Hmm. This reflects much from a mystical point of view. It hints of resurrection, but it also hints of alchemy. The fire of the sun and the clear water are opposite elements brought into harmony and in a manner that elicits a change. It reflects several needs for those with an eagle totem. 1. There must be involvement with creativity. 3 is the number of new birth and creativity. 2. A willingness to experience extremes in a controlled condition and thus facilitate the alchemical process within your life. 3. A willingness to use your passions to purify, flying into the sun, and to use your abilities even if it means being scorched a little. Yes. And 4. A willingness to seek out the true emotional aspects of oneself and immerse yourself within them. and by doing so, rediscover the lost child and awaken a higher sense of purity, passion, creativity, healing, and spirituality. In examination of the individual characteristics and behaviors of the eagle will reveal even more of the medicine and power attunement will bring to you. The feet of the eagle have 4 toes. 4 is a traditional symbol for keeping oneself grounded and laying on a solid foundation for oneself. Even with the eagle's magnificent ability to fly, it stays connected to the earth. The talons of the eagle are meant to grasp and hunt. This reflects the need to stay connected to grasp and utilize the things of the earth. Yes. Without an ability to grasp powerfully and utilize what it grasps, it will not survive. The sharp beak is designed to cut and tear and crush. Eagle has strong jaw muscles. The jaw is important to digestion and speech with humans. But there is a difference with eagles. Although vocally the eagle is weak, its jaws are one of its most powerful muscles. For those with eagle totems, it will be important to know when to speak, how much, and how strongly. It will be important to remember that unless this is controlled, it will be very easy to inadvertently hurt someone with words cutting, tearing, or crushing. For those with eagle totems, new vision will open. This vision will be far reaching to the past, within the past, and to the future as well. The eyes of the eagle are set closer to the front of the head, and they have a 3D or binocular vision, just like humans. They can see forward and sideways, and their vision is 8 times greater than humans. Meditation on the number 8, especially its figure or the symbol of infinity, will reveal much about the kind of vision that eagle can awaken. The ears of the eagle are not visible, but it hears very well. It can hunt as much by ear as by sight. To those to whom eagle comes, the ability to hear spiritually and physically will also increase. Many eagles mate for life. Many eagles mate for life. The male will collect the material for the nest, but the female will be the architect. These roles should be considered by anyone working with the eagle medicine. The nests are always large and built up high for working with for safety. Although the roles in the construction of the nest are separate, the task of feeding the young is shared by both, teaching the lesson of cooperation and responsibility. The mating ritual of the bald eagle is one of its most mystical and intriguing aspects. A powerful form of sky dancing occurs. The birds soar, loop, and plumage into deep dives. At certain point, they grab each other's feet and lock talons, rolling and falling until the mating is complete. Then they separate and soar upwards to repeat the process over and over again. This reflects some of the mythical joy, danger, and excitement and power of the sexual energy experienced by those with eagle medicine. Yes. It can open them to new heights and thrills. The eagle is a true predator, and as all with all predators, it helps to keep the world in balance. Predators capture the weak and the sick, helping to keep the natural world healthy by preventing the spread of disease. This healing role is one that will awaken in many forms for those working with the eagle totem. They have a powerful sense of energy, conservation in their hunting. They will often perch and waiting, biding their time through joyful soaring and aerial acrobatics, all the time using their great vision to let them know when to take flight and to capture their prey. This sense of confident energy conservation will be necessary for those with eagle medicine to develop. They also are opportunists. They will let other birds do the hunting for them, often stealing the food from the other birds or predators. Whenever eagle flies into one's life, opportunities, even those thought long lost, always arise. Those with eagle totems must learn to see the opportunities and snatch them as they arise. Eagles don't always swoop down to kill. They have tremendous control over their powerful wings, and they can glide slowly and gently down that the prey does not even hear them coming. They also are known to be able to stop their movement and just hover in the air for brief moments to make the strike more accurate. A new sense of timing and movement will begin to develop with those of eagle totems. You will learn to swoop, to soar, to dive, and to hover, to use the winds within your life and your own development, wings to ride them to your own benefit. Yes. Large eagles don't just kill with their beaks or talons. Some hit their prey with great force, this alone being enough to stun or kill their prey. A bald eagle can strike with twice the force and rifle bullet. This reflects the primal force inherent and easily awakened in those with eagle medicine. Eagles are symbols of great power, a power that goes beyond their actual size. An average bald eagle will weigh 8 to 10 pounds, about 2 pounds less than the average house cat. To align oneself with eagle medicine, it is to take on the responsibility and the power of becoming so much more than you now appear to be. From a karmic aspect, it reflects that the events will now fly faster, and the repercussions for everything you think, do, or say, or fail to think, do, or say, positive and negative, will both stronger and quicker be. To accept the eagle as a totem is to accept a powerful new dimension to life and a heightened responsibility to your spiritual growth. But only through Doing so do you learn how to move between worlds, touch all life with healing, and become the mediator and the bearer of new creative force within the world. Thank you. Thank you. Highest heart love. Eagle. Sunflower. Wolf. I love you so much. Dedicated to Isyss, Kayla, Michelle, Riley. I love you. Happy 19th birthday. Thank you for reading Animals Speak. Learn the language of the animals, the spiritual and magical powers of creatures, great and small. I'm your moderator and narrator, Uriel Riley, Isyss's dad. Thank you so much for being here. Highest heart love. Welcome. Thank you for being here. I love you. I love you, Bubbles. Peace.